Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Happy full moon. This is a beautiful day. Oh my goodness. My name is Carol. I'm an author, a healer, a fairy whisperer, and I work with Morgen, the Sisters of Avalon, and indeed the fairy realms. Well, I was prompted to come on today because this is such a special time. And I'm sure you're all aware of it. I mean, there's so much going on in the world right now, but we are to look beyond what is seen on television and told us in the newscast right now, and truly take the next step in the ascension path. This is a moment where you can literally jump in your ascension timelines. And I know a lot of you have been writing about feeling all the energies and the differences going on, and indeed it's right now. And this is one of the reasons why they wanted me to come on today. I know yesterday I was hit with a ton of bricks. I don't know how else to put it, but I literally was asked to replay episodes in my life, and they came up and they were extremely painful. How many of you are doing this right now? And then I was also asked to actually sit with them, look at them, and help to release them from this life and all past lives. So you're literally, not only working with this life, but you're going back into the Akashic records, that kind of idea. Although we really haven't worked with this on this channel. We're much more about fairies and Avalon. But it is that idea that we're working with right now. So what they wanted me to do with you today, and I see the sunlight keeps shifting, so I'm going to try to keep shifting as well here so you can see me. We have a beautiful rainbow light that's coming through right now. I don't know if it's obvious, but I can see it coming down. And Archangel Metatron. Yes, so we not only have fairies in Avalon helping us today, but we have archangels and certainly all the animal guides once again, and we galactics no doubt too. Just high power time. So what they want me to do is we're going to go to Avalon, and we're going to do what they're calling a love celebration up on the tour. And I was asking, well, are you sure this is not a ritual? Is this not fairy magic? It is a celebration, they're saying. And so I'm going to trust them on that. That's how we are to present it. But it is my understanding that, since Morgen is a moon goddess, it will be Morgen bringing the pink moonlight through us and working on the heart and high heart. And they're saying, certainly we've done this before, but with this new moon, with this full moon energy, at this time of ascension, this is truly where we make breakthroughs and we move forward. They say we flow forward. So they want me to show you. This is a creek right here that flows into Lake Cohasset in Mill Creek Park. And they're wanting me to go into its history right now because back in pioneer times, we have some people that are getting close to joining us, so we'll see what happens. But back in pioneer times, this actually led into a factory area that made axe what would you call them, axe heads. And so it was called Axe Factory Run that you're looking at right now. And many years ago, when I first came to this area, I was guided to come here and start creating. I'm laughing because my phone right now is prompting me with a low balance alert. How many of you are going through that right now? Right when I'm talking about beautiful things. Anyway, so back in that time period when I first came here, they were guiding me to basically raise the energy. And I've been so blessed as to do a multitude of fairy workshops in this area. This is one of my favorite areas to do different rituals and such. And I've been doing a lot of my YouTube videos right now because we're not supposed to be out doing anything other than exercising, walking. Can you hear the hawk in the background? Hawk guide is back. Stay in spirit. But we're not supposed to be doing anything beyond walking or exercising right now outside. So I literally pick a spot on a beautiful log behind a massive tree and trust that we stay protected throughout. We had the ducks the last time. So, all right. Now, what I would like you to do, now that you know a little bit about this area, and it did have, as I said, that negative connotation of the axe heads at one time, but not only myself, but other people have come here and they work with the stones and the water, and really we've been working on raising this area, the vibration up, and it is beautiful. It's very high right now. Now, as we head to Avalon, I'm being prompted to ask if you are guided to use any stones. So it can be anything that you have there at home or something that you've been guided to pick up when you've been out walking. Just remember that the gnome, the earth fairy associated with that stone, has reached out for, to work with you. So it's very good to work with them on, I want to call it a ritual, but they're saying celebrations like this. All right. So for me, I have my beautiful pink rose quartz. I also have my balancing stones. Thank you so much for joining me for the last video where we did the balancing ritual. That was very magical. I appreciate it on 444. Now, I am being prompted to guide you to Avalon right now. And we are just literally walking through the air directly into Avalon. The veils are very thin, thinner than they've been for thousands of years. And we are being prompted up onto the tour. Now, those of you that know Earthly Avalon, the Glastonbury tour, you may have actually walked it. It has a spiral steps. It's not really like an actual step, but it's an earthen pathway that goes all the way up to the top of the tour. That was originally created by ancients as they enacted rituals on the tour. So what they are asking us to do right now with your astral body is to walk the tour circles. And you can do this quickly right now, all the way up to the top in a spiral. where we end up in the standing stones. Now what they're saying to me right now, which is very interesting, this would be earthly Avalon in their mystery school once again. In the ancient days, the men would go to one side of the spiral and the women would go to the other, and then they would meet in the center. They're saying also in the ancient mystery schools that when the teachings were given, the men would go in one area and the women would go in another. And so we are very blessed that we are able to, as male and female, divine masculine and feminine, work together today. Now I'd like you to travel to the very center of the standing stones. And as you do, feel your feet on the earth. And I'm getting divine guidance from Morgen right now to feel where you want to be positioned for the love celebration. So basically, just look through the area. You hear the woodpecker laughing with us. Lovely. And pick out where you would like to be situated. It could be back up against one of the standing stones. It can be very close to the tree in the center. Wow. Lots of assistance from the woodpecker. She teaches, continue to peck away at your dreams, dear ones. This is the time to manifest them into being, which is what she's bringing forth right now. Can you feel the power of that? All right, now as you've found your location, plant your feet on the earth and allow your feet to grow silver roots. I'm calling in the fairy kingdoms right now because they want me to tell you about a new workshop, but we're going to call them in first. Calling in Nixa and the water, Nixa and the water fairies, Peralta and the air fairies, Jinn and the fire fairies, Gob and the earth fairies. I'm calling in all fairies of trees, of rocks, of plants, of flowers. And as the fairies come in, along with Morgen, who comes out of the yew tree, and the sisters who are coming out of the standing stones that encircle us, they asked me to tell you about a new workshop which you have inspired. I've had people communicating with me through emails. There is a need right now for this workshop. It is going to be called Fairy Magic in Challenging Times. And you'll know that when I do these videos, I do a lot of fairy rituals, the true fairy magic. That's what we're going to be working with in this workshop. They've guided me to have the workshop available. You can actually sign up for it now at everythingfairy.co. But the actual video will be coming out 2 weeks from now on the super new moon of the 22nd. And it will be working with the magic of wood and tree fairies, with the water fairies, the air fairies, the fire fairies, and the rock and earth fairies. And they want me to stress to you right now because so many things cost. And in challenging times, that can be difficult. So, for the class, the items that we will be using will be items of the earth. Okay, so you will not need to spend on expensive things for the class to create your fairy magic. Also, if you are having a challenge financially in signing up, please email me at carolweekland0706@gmail.com and we will work out payment plan and we'll make it work for you, dear ones. All right, now back to Morgan and the sisters joining us right now. We have crows coming in. Magic everywhere they represent. All right. They're saying you did a beautiful job with the balancing, but now we need to reopen the heart and the high heart together. And that is why we're connecting with the pink super full moon. Morgan is walking forward, and she is going to gift your crown right now. With 3 taps, she's saying 1, 2, 3. Sending the spiral down into you, to your heart. I'd like you to visualize a spiral right now in your heart and high heart. And right now it is with the blue and white magic of Avalon that is spilling through you. Now Morgan is drawing down the moon. And it is that incredible pink color. Right now I'm seeing it as the color of this pink quartz, the rose quartz. She is now channeling. She's singing, actually. I don't know if you can hear her. Channeling pink light from the full moon down through your chakra system into your high heart and heart. She's saying the ascended hearts. Okay, let that energy spread from side to side. Up and down. Now with this celebration of love, there goes our woodpecker again. Did you see that? I've asked the fairies to show themselves in this video, and they just did. We had one show themselves. A light going by. There'll be more. Okay. She is going to have us feel into the love in your heart right now. Feel into the gratitude of being in this moment of ascension. And she's saying, View with your knowing, your intuitive knowing, your inner eyes. Do not follow the images which are being given you by the media. All right. Now, what she would like to do as she channels this beautiful pink moonlight through you is give you the opportunity to look at something within your life that has replayed itself over and over and over again. Something that has lodged in your heart. It can be a hook, a blade, a dagger, but it is something that is being brought forward right now, even if you've worked on clearing it in the past. It's being brought forward one more time, right here, right now, for you to let it go. And so as this pink moonlight floods you, what is being shown to you? What is in your present moment, right now? Everything that is in our present moment is here to help us in the ascension. No matter how challenging, painful, or blissful, it's all here to help us. So allow whatever images are present to come forward. Feel the emotion behind whatever that was. Can you feel the fairy love and compassion for you to release? This is why they're calling it the Love Celebration. There's so much love here. Here comes the rainbow light again. Thank you. All right. Now as you feel that emotion one more time, ask for it to be released from this life, all past lives, including the lives of your ancestors, and all future lives. Watch Morgen spin that away into a beautiful pink cocoon, which she then transmutes into healing light. Now she is calling us to release all past traumas, hurts, experiences with family members that have wounded the heart. Take time to visualize them. from your childhood to when you were a teenager, a young adult, till you became full into your grown-up phase. Feel them, see them all. See the person or persons, the family members that you've experienced them with. And now allow that pink moonlight to just flood into those heart chambers where this was lodged. Ask for release of this experience from this life, all past lives, including the lives of your ancestors, and all future timelines. Notice yourself becoming lighter and lighter as Morgen spins that into light. We have birds singing all around us. The sisters are singing too. All right, now she is asking us to bring up all past heart love experiences with romantic partners that were painful. Just see them. Remember that dear soul. Know that they were there to help you. As Morgen is flooding your heart one more time with that beautiful pink light, seeing that past experience, and now asking for a release of it from this life, past lives, for yourself, all ancestors, and all future timelines. And watch her release it and let it go. The energy is so strong, dear ones. I'm having a hard time holding the phone right now. It's vibrating so much. I'm gonna switch hands. All right, is there any other? All right, she wants you now to just sit in this pink flood of full moon light. She's reminding us this is the full moon in Libra, and so it is very much about balance. So this video very much is a sister video to our last one, which was about balancing, the alchemy of balance. Very beautiful Avalon teaching. Now, if you have a crystal with you, she's saying take and place it to your heart and your high heart. She said heart first. It is a portal to all places, dimensions, and times. She wants you to visualize the pink light coming down through and out your heart, shooting out to the world, and just blanketing all in one and all in a beautiful pink cocoon of love. And now moving to the high heart. This is your connection to your higher self, to all past lives that connect and meet with this one, so that we can truly incorporate all past teachings into this now moment. Take that in as the pink light is literally peeling away layers of your high heart, like the layers of an onion, and opening it wider than it has ever been before. And your connection to your past lives, those teachings, strengthens your connection to your higher self. There is a direct pipeline between the two of you. You'll feel this shoot up into your throat as well. And now, just take this moment to feel the love of the fairies, of Morgen, and the sisters, our beautiful woodpecker, our hawk guy, all the birds that have been singing to us. Nixon, the water fairies, Pearled and the air fairies, Jinn and the fire fairies, Gold and the earth fairies, all the stones and their fae, the trees and their fae, everyone who has been present, the archangels, the angels. We thank you, one and all, for your guidance and assistance on this beautiful full moon in Libra. And now you can sit in this pink light. Morgen will continue to spin it to you for as long as you want. I, however, am going to